And Bharat is a par excellence entrepreneurial business coach. I was able to design the mission statement for my organization because I attended his workshop. And also I got certified for behavior styles training again because Bharat took the initiative to send me to the US. So let's welcome Bharat Jethani to the big round.
Thank you. And he wrote an ebook immediately the moment he came back from US.
Yeah, I'll share that with all of you. It's called Hurry to Harry.
Does anyone know the ebook name? Action picture. Harry to Harry.
Hurry to Harry.
H-A-R-I to Harry. Yeah. And my cousin in US also has named his name from Heyman to Harry.
Oh.
So everyone is crazy with the name Harry in US. So you should.
And they couldn't pronounce my name earlier, so they started calling me Henry.
So great memories. You spoke about public speaking. I haven't gone through any public speaking course, but my first event was in 2010. And the guy who was managing the show, I had 8 minutes to speak. And the night before he said, send me a script. I said, there's no script. He said, how will you speak? It's the first time. And I'm a complete introvert person. I never spoke in public forums so much. There was 50 or 60 people in the room next day. And even the suit and whatever I was wearing, that was my 10 years back marriage one, which was loose actually. So I just went over there and spoke. And then he came and said, yeah, you did good. Then I was thinking, what exactly I did good? And I went and said, okay, give me a right feedback, honest feedback. He said, you add stories in that. And the stories worked in public speaking. So thank you for that thing you sent me back to 2010. That's was the first time I spoke. And that journey started off public speaking. Maybe I'm not expert right now. I'm still learning, like you said, the one, but I typically do a breathe in, breathe out before I go to the hall or anywhere. And somehow, the moment I come into the room, I get a gist of it, how to speak. Whether it's a God-given natural talent, maybe yes, but then something to learn from it. And we always observe you as a storyteller in the group.
Yes.
So your stories keep on coming and
Oh,
you just
yeah.
need that. You missed out on the introduction, Hari. You missed out on the introduction of Dr. Ajit.
Yes.
She's so regular with the stories.
Yes.
Great. So, how many of you interact with people every day?
All of us.
Some are behind the machines also. That's it that I asked. How many of you? Yes or no? Yes or no? So,
Maybe Junior Mato wants to answer that question.
He interacts with people. He interacts with his parents every day. And getting a skill from his father, how to manage money, right? So, people are everywhere. It's not only your working profession, it's in your family, it's in your life. People are there. Your cousins, your uncle, your spouse, your children, your brother, sister. And every time there's a debate, dispute, which is happening every time. Is it right or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the way you close it, that's the main thing. The way you save your time, that's the main thing. The way you adapt to them, that's the main thing. And the behavior style teaches you all about how to adapt. It's not about judging people. Now when I say judge people, people talk about each other. Okay, अरे हरी तो ऐसा ही है, अरे हरी तो ऐसा ही है. How many of you times you heard from someone about you? What do they say about you? कुछ तो बोलते हैं पक्का है. आपको ही मालूम है. क्या वर्ड बोलोगे आप? आपके लिए क्या बोलेंगे?
A friend of mine once told me that people have asked him, how come you are able to work with Hariharan?
That's a question. Okay, tell me one word about you. You start here.
I have heard many times people telling Amit that she's very dominating.
Dominating.
Oh my God. Amit, you look dominated, that's why.
What about you, Tabassi?
Empathetic and lenient. This is what
Sorry?
empathetic and lenient. This is what I hear from
Lenient.
people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amit, take you for granted.
Amit,
Calm. Calm.
calm, workaholic. Anything else?
Calm and composed.
Okay, calm. Sorry.
Yeah.
Calm and
Nalini.
calm and composed. Is it right, Rekha?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. She's the idol.
Really? सुनती हूँ वही.
Yes, sir.
Yes, honest.
Honest. Okay. Ari, I know, but you can say that.
Maybe you should tell about me what you have learned.
You should say what people say about you.
कुछ ना कुछ करते रहता है. Something or the other he keeps doing.
Crazy entertainer.
Crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Junior Madhav.
Silent.
Silent. Okay.
Huh?
So observer. You observe a lot of things.
No, they usually say silent.
Silent.
Why are you very silent?
Quiet.
Why are you so silent? That's because his mother has instructed him.
Dr. Anjana.
Creative.
Creative. Wow. Parul.
They often call me positive.
Positive. Okay. Gentleman sitting next to Parul.
Compassion.
Compassion. Anand.
Talkative.
Talkative. Okay.
हाँ, इतना पहचाना. सही पहचाना.
And finally, yeah, sorry, you're lost. Lost. Absent-minded. Okay. Or maybe in a dream world.
Yeah.
Right? Milind.
Resourceful.
Resourceful. Now, some said the words which are like in a positive way.
She left.
Oh, Diksha.
Sorry.
One word to describe yourself.
What do people tell about you?
Or what people tell about you?
Ambivert.
Ambivert? Anything else you can say?
Somebody who's very soft spoken.
Soft spoken. So words change the way we look at people. Okay, so maybe someone said lenient. When you say lenient, what will you take this word as? Or maybe a person as?
हरिहर ने बोल ही दिया कुछ तो बोला.
क्या क्या?
You said something ना? People take it for granted or something you said.
No, no. When I asked you whether.
अच्छा okay.
So when someone says lenient, the word about someone, what will you take it as?
People can take advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? And how will you promote or how will you tell about that person to other person?
अरे इसके साथ काम करके कोई पंगा ही नहीं है. Life set. कुछ नहीं
काम चल
बोलते.
जाएगा.
Very
कुछ नहीं
accommodating.
बोलते. Very accommodating.
Right. What else? Anand.
Lenient है. You can take her for granted.
Take it from granted. Typically, we look at in a negative way. We judge people in negative way. We look at it in positive way. Okay. So the choice of words also determine you and your way of working and the way you behave. And the choice of words also stops a business. The way you talk. Okay. Some are positive words, some are slightly opposite of positive. So the way we take people in our word sphere, the word of word sphere, determines a person. And we judge people. We should not judge people. We should judge people in a positive way, not in a negative way.
Yes.
अरे मेरा बेटा शरारती है. शरारती बोला मतलब गया. कल कुछ हो गया, ब्लेम उसको ही करना है. मस्ती करता है लेकिन लिमिट में करता है. वर्ड्स में चेंज आ जाता है. बिहेवियर उसका भी डिटरमाइन करता है कि बंदे का बिहेवियर कैसे रहेगा, बिहेव कैसे करता है. So the language what you speak determines the behavior of the person. And then people assume and presume a lot of things about the people. And that stops your communication. Okay. A lot of people when they used to meet in networking, they used to say my number. And finally I found they used to say my number is sophisticated.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Yeah, looking sophisticated. Yeah.
Looking? But am I sophisticated? So the moment you reach out to me, speak to me, I'm not sophisticated, but I look sophisticated. So that's the reason people look at you in a different way. It should not be. The words make a big difference. And that also determines your behavior. So what exactly is behavior? When I say behavior, what exactly is the behavior? Let's make a word map around this. What do you determine by behavior?
So how do you respond?
How do you respond or how do you react?
Yes.
Okay,
What you
like
do, how you do.
what you do, how you do, what else?
Set of traits.
Set of traits, okay. Traits, react, how you do, what you do, what else?
Your thought process determines your behavior.
Thought process, okay. What else?
Emotions.
Emotions, yeah, 100%.
Excellent.
Sorry,
Working pattern.
working pattern, okay.
Values.
Values,
Attitude.
Environment.
attitude, environment,
Priorities.
now this is what people look at it when they get the description of you. And that's the way they behave with you. They react with you what you do. And sometimes they are lost. अरे मुझसे क्यों नहीं नेटवर्किंग कर रहा है? हाय बाय करके चले गया, कार्ड अपना देके चले गया, कुछ बात नहीं किया मुझसे, ऐसा क्यों? And that used to happen with me also in 2013. When I used to network, people used to come say hi bye but not go ahead. क्यों दिखने में अच्छा नहीं है क्या? कपड़े अच्छे नहीं पहन रहा हूँ क्या? But somewhere somehow you have to adapt to people. When you're a set of people, there are different people, different behavior, different traits. You have to adapt to them if you want to work with them. And this is where I understood the DISC part. Now DISC is universal. A lot of people know about DISC. Some have attended my workshop also. But to relate and refer, that's what you understand. That's what you understand. So I'll just show you some part of it. Maybe this is wrong. Okay. So I and Hari did a lot of workshops on this, and we used to enjoy doing this workshop. I still do it, but we used to enjoy the way people used to laugh, people used to get ignored at some part, but then this is the one workshop which I keep on doing it, and there is a marriage which has happened because of the workshop. The seed of that relationship started with the workshop.
क्या बात?
Being in the same chapter for 2 years, they never interacted, but when they came in the workshop, they interacted and they actually tied the knots.
Oh,
And the couple is from Dadar only.
अच्छा.
So the girl was from Dobili, the guy was from Dadar, so I attended the marriage. And when I was attending the marriage in the stage, they are saying, वो सीन था ना रिलेशनशिप का, आपके वर्कशॉप में हुआ था. कि मुझे मालूम था इसको पेंटिंग पसंद है, मुझे पेंटिंग पसंद है. आपने जब वो क्रिएटिव का बात किया तभी समझा. So I used
क्या
to
क्या पसंद है? भिंडी.
painting.
पेंटिंग और भिंडी का अलग कनेक्शन भी नहीं है. मतलब उस प्रोनाउंसिएशन में अलग है. भिंडी एंड पेंटिंग.
वो शादी के बाद बेटी सुनाते थे.
So we needed some laugh in the room. Thank you. So there were a veterinary couple who came in, both doctors, and husband was supposed to attend the workshop. He got his wife also. बोला अच्छा है 2 रजिस्ट्रेशन हो गया. लेकिन क्यों लेके आया? गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट में काम करते नहीं, मैं साथ में लेके आया. They attended the workshop, and the end, his wife says in the testimonial, अब मुझे पसंद है इसको मूवी और मॉल क्यों पसंद है? अब मैं एडजस्ट करूंगी इसके साथ में, नहीं तो उनका झगड़ा आता है.
कितना साल में बाद एडजस्ट किया उसने?
15 साल के आसपास. And the woman is a veterinary doctor working in government department, and she is like a task driven. सैटरडे संडे मिला घर की साफ सफाई करनी है, बाहर नहीं जाना है, और हस्बैंड बाहर जाना है, मॉल जाना है, मूवी करना है, शॉपिंग करना है. दोनों सेम डॉक्टर प्रोफेशन, वेटरनरी डॉक्टर, अलग डॉक्टर भी नहीं, वेटरनरी डॉक्टर. यू डोंट डिस्प्यूट. वर्कशॉप अटेंड करने के बाद बोलते अरे दिस वाज गुड. Now we know how you can adjust to each other. So somewhere the life also changes. In fact, when Milind came in, there was a lady of HR lady. She said, my rapport with CEO is good, but the person who has come as HR head, the CEO doesn't like him. Now I know why. So it's all about people. We have to understand, we have to adapt it, and we have to adjust it. Even in your societies where you stay, you will find one member who will keep on asking questions. Nothing wrong. They're just clarifying it. They just verify it whether you're doing alright or not. But we get upset. इसको क्या पता है हमेशा क्वेश्चन पूछते रहता है. But that's fine. You have to answer it. You have to be ready with the answer. So I being a committee member in the society, I have to be ready with the answers. Whoever comes in. So we have to adjust with people when you're working with people. And this is what this teaches you. This is what behavior style teaches it. Where, like we said, dominating, influences, supportive or steady, and compliant. That's how we look at it. Now this is universal. But when we come into networking, we have to relate to each other. We have to refer to each other. Now how to do that? So we came out with a new term which is called go-getter. Now go-getter is a very generic term. What do you understand by go-getter?
Somebody who is very result oriented.
Result oriented.
Competition.
Yeah. What else?
Accent taker.
Action taker.
Action taker. Hustler. Right? So we term it as go-getter. Now typically you'll find here CEOs, HNIs, politicians, celebrities. मेरा क्या? मुझे इतना गोल हिट करना है. I have to achieve this much goal. I don't know whom I'll sacrifice, but that's fine. I have to achieve that goal. It's nothing wrong in that, right? That's a trait they have it. Okay? So they are completely fast-paced. For them, time is money, and they are task-oriented. And that doesn't mean that that is 100% of the intensity they have in the trait. It can be 50-60%, 70% not do that, but the other traits are also there in that. So every behavior style will have different traits, but the intensity will be high in one of these. Now these people, when you meet them in networking event, they are very fast. And they will come with multiple visiting cards. Just give it. You will not be able to match the speed also. And whenever some of you are BNA members here,
Yes.
you are BNA member, you are BNA member, right? Whoever gives multiple referrals in one meeting every week comes here. ये रेफरल मेरा नाम बोल देना, ये रेफरल मेरा नाम बोल देना, ये रेफरल मेरा नाम फोन कर देना. अरे मुझे तो कुछ बोला ही नहीं. Right? So you have to adapt to that person and get that referral qualified. That's a process to do it.
Correct.
But typically they are very fast. मेरा नाम है, मेरे नाम से फोन कर लो. मुझे टाइम नहीं है आपका ये सब जाके बोलना. आप फोन कर लेना मेरे नाम से.
Bharat, last 2 minutes.
Oh, sorry. No. And then we have promoters who are like MCs, अपना motivational trainers, celebrities, and some of the politicians. You know Rajiv Shukla? How many of you know Rajiv Shukla?
BCCI.
Politician.
Yeah.
BCCI.
Since how many years you seen him cricket ground only? Complete promoter. कांग्रेस हो बीजेपी हो वो रहेगा ही रहेगा उधर. पार्टी का कोई मतलब नहीं. मुझे ग्राउंड में रहना है, क्रिकेटर्स के साथ रहना है. And that power also I need it. रणवीर सिंह
Promoter.
अपना ही ड्रेसिंग, अपना ही स्टाइल, मैं हूँ.
चीता भी पी रहा था.
ये कलर और पैटर्न मुझ पे अच्छा लगता है ना, मेरा है.
Correct.
कोई ब्रांड नहीं है. Go getters is a brand. So they are very fast paced and people oriented. If they don't meet people, their depression मर जाएगा. लोग चाहिए आजू बाजू में और लोग पीछे फॉलो करना चाहिए और मुझको सुनना भी चाहिए. Fun, completely fun oriented, and like he said, lost or absent-minded, but you can say dream. They dream a lot. They have a big vision.
Dreamers.
Dreamers. Yeah. And then you got supportive people, which is we say nurturers. They are again people oriented and slow paced. When I say slow paced, what word comes to your mind? Maybe in Hindi. Slow paced बोला तो क्या अक्षर आता है आपके दिमाग में?
धीरे धीरे.
Slow and steady
Steady.
means the less.
What else?
Not
Sorry.
very.
No, what
Calm,
else?
composed.
Slow को क्या बोलते हो आप?
Eyes.
आलसी.
आलसी, ढीला, lazy, right? But it is not that. They are slow paced because they are helping others in their projects. खुद का काम छोड़ के दूसरों को हेल्प करते हैं. That's it, they are supportive. But we say आलसी है, ढीला है आलसी नहीं हो, किसी और का काम कर रहा है अपना काम छोड़ के. So you'll find nurses, doctors, and coaches here who are supporting. Receptions पे
Last 30
officers,
seconds, please.
yeah, last 30 seconds. And then we got examiner, which are compliant, ethical, system-based, processes, checklist. Everything comes here because they are slow-paced and task-oriented. Anything they do will be perfect in the work. No error.
Perfectionist.
Scientists love perfection.
So if you go in the hospital, you'll find a checklist done by examiner.
Can CA fall into the
CA, who does bank reports, project reports for loans, examiner.
Auditors.
Auditors, analysts, surveyors, PhD. You'll find very less people, maybe 1%.
So examiner
4%.
then very process oriented.
Process oriented. They may take some time to prepare that. So sometimes you'll lost your, you'll be angry. कि काम क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? But the moment they'll get you the work ready, it'll be perfect, no error. And I think 30 seconds are over.
Yes.
Super.
So, okay, I'm short of time.
What's that?